RCA Victor and its dealers present Bert Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Winter, Coop.
That doesn't look good, like that. It's better up. Full swing. Like that. Sweep. Up sweep. Pompadour.
Better?
Let me see you from the side. Yeah, much better. Gives you more height.
I need it. I need lots more height. Cook!
What?
I got a special request.
What?
You know, I was thinking, sometimes I don't usually say these things because I am not over complimentary about singers and about music, you know. I have a very sensitive ear.
Well, I know you do.
But there's sometimes, every so often, you and Fran, when you sing together, it sounds just like the blending of two angelic voices.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. I mean it. Sometimes it just sends cold shivers up and down my back, and all the little fine hairs on my back just stand right up.
Really?
Yeah. And I get goose pimples.
You do?
Yeah. It's just so beautiful. And I was thinking maybe you, today, on account of, because it's today, maybe you'd do something special for me.
What?
Sing a duet.
Well, I don't know whether Fran would like to or not.
I'll ask her.
Okay, it's up to you. If you can get her to go along, why, I'd just love to sing. It just depends on how Fran feels.
I'll ask her.
Okay.
Francis. Would you step over here, please, for a minute?
Yes.
How do you do
How
today?
are you? Hello,
Hi,
Kukla.
Fran.
How are you today, Fran?
Wonderful. How are you?
Fine, you're looking lovely.
Thank you.
One of your lovely neckerchiefs on. Lovely, pretty dress.
Thank you.
Linen, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Crash.
Doesn't wrinkle either.
Doesn't? Oh, it's certainly a handsome... I was just saying to Kukla, my friend here,
Mm-hmm.
little starry-eyed friend, I just saying how lovely it is when you two raise your voice in golden song.
Well, Ollie, isn't that sweet of you?
And I was wondering if, I mean it, you know, and I was wondering if you two would like to sing a little song for me.
Well, I always like to sing, don't you, Kukla?
Oh, well, I love to, Fran, but I didn't know how you feel about singing a duet. Would you like to?
Why, I'm very honored when you ask me to sing a duet with you.
There, see? You two just go to it, and I'm going downstairs, and I'm going to watch the show on my RCA Victor television.
Well, all right. Let's sing the one that I
Do
like.
good.
Well, we'll try.
Which one?
Oh, the one about...
Down by the old mill stream?
No, we don't do that very well.
Sweet Adeline.
That not very well either.
Oh, which one should we do?
How about, well, what could be more appropriate? We can make such beautiful music.
The one we rehearsed. All right.
Ready? We could make such beautiful music together. We could sing the loveliest love songs together. Our hearts beat in tempo. The sound of our voices will ring. The touch of our hands makes us sing. The touch of our lips will be magic. Lovely chords resound from the blend of a few notes. Kukla. I liked it.
I got those pupils, too.
Well, you sing very well. You have a very nice conception of how songs should be sung.
Oh, you taught me.
Well,
You did. You taught me. You said the lyrics are very important, and you must get the words over so that everybody can hear them and understand them.
You must do that. You must tell a very nice story, and then the listener hears it just the way you want him to.
Oh. Well, that was
like it?
just divine.
Oh, thank you, Ollie.
You
You're a
kids are
great
real
morale
great.
builder.
Just
You know, it's
wonderful.
really wonderful. Music can do so many great things. It's fun for the person who's actively engaged in making music, and it can be wonderful for the listener. And there are great opportunities today, you know, for young people in the field of music.
I wish we had a little more studying, you know, a few more lessons, because we could, for instance, I love to sing, but, well, for instance, the Kuklapolitan band and the string quartet and all.
We've sort of neglected that, you know.
We have. If we could just, you know, go someplace and take a training course, we can
I mean,
actually-
like a summer music camp?
that'd be wonderful.
You ever gone?
No, I never have, but I know somebody who has, and I'm going to get him.
Oh?
Fletcher Rabbit.
Oh, they do such wonderful things there.
Do you
Such
suppose he really has been to a summer music camp?
Fletcher? Well, he's traveled widely. He's had experiences that I never dreamed he'd had, and every once in a while, you know, he comes up and says, well, I've been such and such a place where I've done this or that, and I never cease to be amazed.
Certainly I was at a summer camp. How are you
When?
today, Miss Alice?
Very well, Fletcher. When were you there?
Why, in my boyhood. Yes, you know, I intended to be a musician. That is before, of course, that I got into the mail business
Yes.
and became the post office department. I intended to become a musician.
Well, Fletcher, is your family musical?
Well, no. Some of them, yes. Mother used to play the harp before she took up women's suffrage
Yes.
movement. But, you see, I took up, I played in the drum and bugle corps while I was in school.
Well, that...
And then I decided that I wanted to play the trumpet. Well, I had a little difficulty with my lip.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't quite strong enough.
I see.
So as you know, I've been doing much of my work with Kukla here, my musical work, naturally, in the xylophone or whatever you wish to call it, you know. And because I am better at the percussion instruments, and I had an excellent course at a summer camp called Tanglelocken.
Tanglelocken.
Yes. And it was a sort of a summer musical camp when we all studied. Jack Fashionata was there.
Oh,
He was my counselor.
he was.
Yes, And, many's the night I used to play. I'll never forget some of those wonderfully glorious nights when I used to play the xylophone and Henry Morgan used to play the flute.
Oh, I know. It must have been great.
And it was really very wonderful. And Dave Garraway played the pitch pipe.
He did?
Yes.
Well.
He was a virtuoso.
Oh, I have no doubt of that. Well, what we were speaking of just before you came up was the fact that young people today have such great opportunities in being able to attend such camps, and we just wish that we might have had such an experience. And knowing that you had, we thought maybe we could do the same thing here on a smaller scale.
It'd be
maybe.
wonderful. We could have our own Tanglelocken.
Yes, and
You could be our counselor.
because you
Oh,
know all
my, no, I...
Yes, you could, Fletcher.
Oh, no, I don't know enough about...
Oh, you do too.
Well,
now.
you know, I never really taught or anything.
Well, that's all
You
right.
could help us. We could be at Tanglelocken, and we could have our summer concert and everything. It could be, you could give us tests and exercises and everything.
How about it?
Well, since Jack Fashionata is here and he could help me...
Certainly he would.
You would, wouldn't you, Jackson?
If I could.
Well, that's wonderful, and I'm sure he can, too.
Well, now, what's the first thing to do?
Well, you've got to have exercises.
I see.
And there are all sorts of interesting exercises which you should take. For instance, in singing. Now, I remember we had a test, we called it. We used to go through a scale, you know. And why don't you go practice the xylophone?
Oh, I'll do that. I'll meet you down at the eating pavilion later.
All right.
So long.
Bye.
Yeah, he's certainly a realist, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Well, I would suggest that perhaps you go through a vocal exercise.
Well, now, we'll just really have to start with a very elementary one because, as I say, I don't know anything about that.
Well, now, that's just the thing. And breathing. We used to have what we called a test, you see. We'd go through these songs, and then I know our counselor used to sing out suddenly a test, and everybody would have to stop, place one hand upon the chest, one hand upon the tummy, and then you would have to show that you were not breathing with your chest muscles, but with your tummy muscles, which is the diaphragm.
The what?
Diaphragm.
Oh.
And that, of course, is a test of any good singer. Why don't we try that, shall we?
Well, all right. What shall we use for a test? I
The
mean the music.
Well, some simple little tune, but you must sing the syllables, the do, re, mi syllables. How about our little theme song?
Well, I'll try. All right. Do, mi, so, so, fa, mi, re, do.
Test. No. Sorry. Breathing with your chest muscles. Start it over again, please.
Do, mi, so, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, re, ti, so, so.
Test. That's better. Much better. Now, the next time I call out test, you pat the top of your head and rub your tummy with your other hand in a rounding motion.
What's that for?
Coordination.
I see. Okay. Do, mi, so.
Can we pick up the tempo a little?
So, fa, mi,
That's better.
re, do.
1, 2, 3.
Re, re, ti, so, 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 mi, do, re, re, ti,
Fine.
so, so,
Good.
so, mi, do, do,
Good.
re, mi, fa, so, so, fa, mi, re, do, mi, fa, do, mi, do, mi,
Test.
so, do.
Test.
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 Here.
Test. All right.
Now, which pat and which
Pat
rub?
on your head and rub your tummy.
That's a little silly.
Well, you did
Fletcher.
very well.
Can
did
you
ver-
do it?
Wait a minute. A little mixed up. No, wait, I'll just try. No. No, you pat your head, don't you? Oh, this is ridiculous.
I think it is, too.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Hello, Madam Ooglepuss. Isn't this going to be wonderful?
Oh,
Mr.
simply
Kent?
divine. I can hardly wait to try my exercises. I'm taking a postgraduate course. you know.
Yes, well, you certainly are entering into everything with a dash.
Oh, I just love summer musical camps. It's perfectly charming. We're going to have a concert tonight, you know.
Oh, are we?
Yes, we're having our final exams. You know that, don't you?
Well,
Doing the Poet and Peasant Overture. I hope you're ready, dear.
Well, I don't have my schedule yet.
Well, you just look on the bulletin board and you'll
Well,
find
maybe
it.
I'd better go and check on a few
Well,
things.
you just do that.
Bye.
Goodbye, dear. Oh, Jack, darling, oh, it's so good to be back in camp again. Shall we, what do you say that we go over a few little scales? La, 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 you know, just to test the breathing. Me. All right?
Well, the sweetheart of Sigma Chi's, I live and breathe. Well, dear, you certainly look great. Great. Let's see that. Haven't they got the wrong century? What's the matter, dear? Haven't you got a sense of humor?
Really?
What's the matter, Fran?
You know, Beulah,
Don't get it.
Madam Ooglepuss was real happy the last time I saw her.
Silly, what is all this business?
Well, we're all...
College schools and stuff?
No, we think it's a good idea. We're all going to take advantage of an opportunity that we haven't had up until this time.
What's that?
Well, it's a summer music camp.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
we're all going to enter as many classes as we possibly can, and I understand that we're going to have a concert at the conclusion of the session.
Say, I'd like to practice up here. You know, I used to be pretty good at musical glasses.
Oh, were you, Beulah?
Yes, I used to play pure crystal tumblers.
Well, I can just imagine that they must have been a ringing tone.
They really were,
Thank
dear.
you.
They certainly were. Well, I'm going to find the old girl and tease her a little more.
Oh, now don't, Beulah, because
Oh,
she's having the
it's fine.
time of her life.
Yeah, I know, so am I.
Well, good. Carry on. How you doing with your classes?
I'm fine. I've been practicing on the drums and the percussions and so forth.
Well, I have some things that'll just amaze you. Wait till you see what I've done.
Have you been practicing, too?
Certainly have.
Did you see on the bulletin board we're going to have our test this afternoon?
Madam Ooglepuss told me about that.
Yeah, we're going to do the poet and peasant overture.
Well, I think I'll be ready.
I hope so.
Well, you won't
kids, no, don't leave, please. This is music appreciation time.
Oh?
And I have something very interesting for you all to see. Kukla, will you please join me? We'll be right back.
All right, fine.
Be right back. I have no idea what this is about.
Oh, that Fletcher is an organizer.
Here we are. Now, one of the most important things in the study of music is the appreciation of music.
Yes.
Now, we must all learn good music, and we must learn how it's played.
Mm-hmm.
And how better can you learn than to listen to some of the world's greatest artists
How indeed.
on RCA Victor records, and especially on the little RCA Victor 45 record player.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that true?
Oh.
Isn't that true?
Yes. Absolutely. I've been trying to tell you that for weeks, after all. I know all about it.
Well, nevertheless, I'm the teacher here, and I'm going to give you a little lecture.
All right.
Now, as you can see, these are the little 7-inch RCA Victor 45 RPM records.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see what beautiful colors they are.
Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
they're really lovely. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
And, as you know, the tone on these records is perhaps the most fabulous tone that anyone ever heard in all their lives because, of course, the little RCA Victor 45 RPM records are practically, completely, 100% distortion-free over the entire playing surface.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, this little instrument is a record player. This does not have a speaker contained in this unit. This
I
is
see.
just a record player. You plug this into another instrument, a radio, if you like, or, well, in this case, I think we ought to plug it into a special RCA Victor television receiver that I have in the recreation hall.
Very well.
Oh, that's a handsome one.
Yes.
Oh, indeed it is. That's a 12.5-inch picture tube. Yes, and it has a wonderful place to connect this little RCA Victor 45 record player.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Golden Throat brings out that beautiful, beautiful tone.
Oh, certainly.
And then there are times, naturally, when we don't perhaps like to be listening to records every minute of the day, and we will turn on the television, of course,
Yes.
and watch our favorite show, Kukla, Fran and Ollie. And so I just hope that you will take advantage of this wonderful, wonderful chance to hear beautiful music over an RCA Victor 45 RPM record player and watch wonderful television.
We certainly will, Fletcher.
Over this fine RCA Victor television console.
We thank you for the suggestion.
Not
too.
at all. Good-looking piece of furniture, too.
Yes, that is.
I'll help him.
Well, it's about time for class.
Well, I'd better go and get my things then.
I think you bet. Where did Ollie go?
Well, I haven't seen Ollie since we got here.
I haven't seen him either. I don't know that he's even doing any work in his music. I could ask him.
Well, why don't you? And I'll go and get
Okay.
ready.
I'll get things, too. Gonna have the test in just a minute.
Okay. Ollie? Ollie? What's the matter?
I was taking my accordion lesson, and I was just practicing real hard, and I guess I practiced a little too hard.
Why?
My old trouble.
No. You mean?
Try it. Nice tone.
Delightful. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to pass the examination or not.
Well, I'll always have music wherever I go anyway.
Fran?
Yes.
Ollie's disqualified.
He is? Why?
He swallowed the accordion.
He swallowed the accordion.
Yeah.
Well, I hope if he ever takes up piano, he studies the spinet type.
Well, let's get ready for
I'm all ready.
You all ready?
Yes.
Well, just a minute till we get our musical instruments. You get your musical instruments ready?
Yes, I'm all ready. Pete, would you help me get my stuff in?
Sure.
All right. Here we are. Get everything set.
You all set now? Just about. Let me see if I've got everything.
Practically.
Fran,
What?
did you bring that music stand in yourself?
Yes.
Oh. Shouldn't have done that.
No?
Just hope Cecil Bill didn't see you. That's all.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Well, we'll let it go this time. I don't mind.
Okay.
But next time, be very careful.
But just let me get things organized.
He likes to carry everything on the stage himself.
Yes, I know he does.
All right, you got the music there, the poet and peasant?
Yes.
I think that stands too high.
Well? Well, fix
Can we let it down a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
That's about right, I think.
I'm getting better in the mechanical department.
You're
Don't-
real wonderful.
Is that about right?
That's just about right, yeah. I guess Fletcher's going to play with us now. Wait till we get all... I've got to get sure we got all our instruments.
What comes first?
Jack, you ready at the piano?
All set.
Is everybody all ready?
I think so, Fletcher.
Well, that's good. Got your music there, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know all your cues and everything? How about tuning up? Are you all tuned up?
Well, no.
No, not yet. Should we tune up?
Yes, you better all tune up now.
Jack, please.
Okay? You all right? Pretty good, hmm?
Very fine. This cowbell's out of tune. Oh, that's for the other piece.
Oh, I'm ready.
That's your ukulele?
Yes, that's all. That was out of tune the other day. Let's see. Yes, it's better today. All right.
One, and, two, and.
Two, three, four. Two, three, four. Fletcher?
My goodness.
Think you did all right?
I think you passed very well. You're both very excellent. I had no idea. Jackson, didn't you think they were fine?
Excellent.
Oh, my.
Well?
I think that last movement could stand a little bit of brushing up there, but...
Well, that may be a little rough.
I didn't... I tell you, the part where, you know, that wasn't quite on the beat. No, and you got... Your tone was a little flat there.
Oh?
But I think you both really should pass.
Well, you think we show promise then?
Oh, yes, indeed I do. Yes.
Well, that's wonderful.
I'm really quite pleased.
Makes me real happy. And you've been a wonderful teacher, too.
Well, I certainly am glad, and I just always expect to help my friends at any time that they want. You excuse me.
Fletcher should play by ear, shouldn't he? Do fine.
Oh, boy.
Well,
we knew our parts anyway,
yes, I
Fran.
thought so.
Boy,
Well, time to go home.
Oh, almost, Fran, I think.
I'm a little tired. Today is Friday, and I'm almost glad.
Oh, I am, too.
How about tomorrow? What should we do tomorrow?
Go swimming?
Would you like to?
Yeah, I think
Should we
it'd be
start out
fun.
early in the morning?
Could we? Could we take a picnic lunch or something?
I'd love to. You think Ollie would go with us?
I'd love to.
Would you?
Hey, that'd be fun.
Listen, Fran.
Yes. Say, that's nice.
Oh, stop it.
Does it tickle?
Yeah, it tickles. Yeah. Oh, my. I was thinking of swallowing a banjo and I could play a duet.
Well, see, that would be a wonderful idea.
Might be real good, huh?
Want to try it?
Yeah. Are we going to have any more tangle locking lessons this year?
Oh, I don't know whether we will or not.
We've done our symphony. I think that's just about...
Maybe if we just have individual instruction, and then, in the course of the year, we can have some solos from time to time.
That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I could take up my piano again and work at that.
Why don't you do that? Then we have Cecil Bill, too, you know.
Yeah, he plays the saxophone.
Well?
Uh-huh, very well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he certainly does. Maybe we could get Cecil Bill to do a saxophone duet with me and my accordion and my banjo, and then we'd have a trio.
Oh, Ollie.
Oh, cut it out.
Well, okay,
You're
kid.
such a pretty accordion, too.
I know it was. It was the red one. Well, only one thing I'd like to say right now.
You
What
think
would
you
that
can
be?
say it?
Well, I can try.
Yeah, try it. Be like a singing commercial.
In television, it's art.
C.A. Victor.
Fletcher Rabbit speaking. Thanks. Thanks on behalf of our boss, Burr Tillstrom.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television.